Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this. It's going Osaka coming at you with some more. Buying an Isaac Rebirth Plus. Chigao. Rebirth. Ribasu desu. Now, why, like... No, I don't want to report myself. That would be dumb. Why, like, can I not... Are there not... It doesn't have the tags that I want. That's a problem. It's a problem. Broadcast options, tags. Yes, there we go. Yosh. I think that's what I want. Why did you not put the tag in? I don't get Twitch. Sometimes it's like Twitch is like a whatevs. We're gonna do this. We can't continue because we beat the run, right? Because there's no thingamajig on there. Let's do an Eden run. Those are always fun. Hopefully it'll be pretty cool. Seed is Z3 2W 2ZDN. Z3 2W 2ZDN. It looks like we've got Magic Mush. And I'm always cool with Magic Mush. Also Monstro's Tooth, which is Ichiro's Tooth. Squish. And really, like, do we not want to squish pheromones? Whatevs. I think we're pretty solid as far as starting here. I don't foresee a problem. We could have a problem, of course, but I don't see one popping up too soon. Now, we don't have to worry about spike chests, which is cool, because spike chests suck. Let's do Choco Milk. We haven't... I mean, Choco Milk is... It's pretty solid. Now, we can't see our charge bar anymore, because that's a Afterbirth QOL update. So that's not so great. That's okay. Now, we do... At least we would like to see a X-Rock or a Silver Heart. Osu Hitomi! How you doing? Genki? Kyou no Skype arigatou yo. Hontou ni. Imi bukai yo. Larry's Jr. I think that handles them pretty well. Hive! Yo, Hive, how are you as well? I hope you're holding up very solidly in the face of this global pandemic. And Kronos, always Kronos, it is a pleasure to have you as well. We're just like screwing around here. I would like to get some stuff unlocked, but if we don't, I don't particularly care. As long as we kill Mom, that's the promise. There's gonna be lots of Mom killing. Could you, like, maybe just come over here, though? The alcohol one, I'm only getting to the shading just now. But I'm glad that you're getting to the shading. And I'm glad that you're getting back into the art. Because this is a thing. And it makes me very, very happy. I saw your post about orange juice, and I'm like... I'm on the fence. And the only reason I'm on the fence is just that I don't really play games on the PC anymore. But I probably should download it just to be able to download it. I mean, eventually we'll have a computer that is capable of doing OBS again. I'm guessing my OBS problems are like system related. And the fact that my system is trash. Oh, that is very pretty. I will always take Silver Hearts. And I'm gonna bounce the hell out of this room with... It's a spoon. Well, I don't need spoon. I have zero need for spoon, yo. Why would you do that to me? Would be a good idea to pick them up at least. I think claiming itself is the important part. And that's, I mean, that's kind of what I got out of your post. And that's why I'm really thinking that that's a thing I'm gonna do. Money. I mean, money's good. Pink Floyd would tell us that money is definitely a thing. I'm okay with that song, but it's whatever. It doesn't really like fill me with I need to listen to this all the time. Now, I feel like there should be a secret room below that shop, and I would like to not waste a key, so it'd be a lot easier to waste a bomb. Money! Something, something. I'm doing okay. I just waiting for my Apple Pencil and kicking myself... Oh god, spiders. Kicking myself for not realizing that the iPad Pro doesn't have headphone jack. Like, that seems to be an iPhone thing, or like an whatever thing recently. I was... Okay, that sucked. Let's be honest, that sucked. I was definitely disappointed that the iPhone did not have money. Money's honey, baby. Bloom, baby, bloom. Didn't have a... Okay, that's not a... Sure, whatever. A headphone jack. Because I hate... Also, that was dumb. Woohoo! I hate earbuds. And I would just like to use a pair of headphones. Wah. Alright, sure. Old bandages. This is great. Like, this is... perfect. In every way. Pheromones, whatever. Lemon party, I mean, sure. We should check for the secret room. And I think it's here. Not... Betsy. That was a shite secret room. We can fly. HP down? Like, I fucking care. Look at me not caring here. Dongles! Lightning headphone dongles. Also only really uses USB-C. I don't know what that means, but I will assume that that's a problem. We definitely want to keep cancer, by the way. Because, I mean, cancer, yo. So, One Step from Eden came out, and I've been having a blast with that one. I feel like I saw something about that recently, but I don't really know anything about the game. Can you give us a really quick fill-in? Like, what's the gimmick with One Step from Eden? Wah! Worst case scenario, I just need to use my overpriced turn any headphone into Bluetooth headphone device with the iPad. I mean, is that good? I mean, obviously it's good, but the overpriced kind of makes me wonder. Squish! Osu! We got Sumino Show having a blast with Animal Crossing. Oh my god, like, I've been... There have been a number of times that I've regretted my decision to sell my Switch. Last year, when a lot of the Splatoon events were going on, like, it hurt. Literally. In my... Well, not my heart, but maybe, like, in my liver. Because I love Splatoon. But, right now, recently, with all the Animal Crossing stuff going on, I have really been regretting selling my Switch. Because there's a part of me that would be straight up down with Animal Crossing. It looks so good, is the thing. Rawr. Rawr. Don't roar at me. You don't get to roar at me. Frickin' Mormons. Can we tell you about this... The wonder of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? No, you cannot. Thank you very much. I don't need the poop, but I can't remember if we put it in our inventory yet. It's a Sony portable media player that also syncs phones by Bluetooth and lets you stream from them. So it's $300 to $400 digital audio. That's a lot of money. I would say that's, I mean, for me personally, that would be overpriced. Rawr. Mormons, I swear to God, you're everywhere and yet nowhere at the same time. I don't know how that works, but it works. Sexy? Nande sexy ka? Nanka sexy気がしないんだけど。Sexy house. Oh, that's sexy house. That's like completely different. Oh, we got double monstros? Ichiro? Like, I don't need two Ichiro. Which one of you is the actual Ichiro, and which one is the body double? Very sexy. 恥ずかしい。どうしようかな。I think we'll take the extra luck and the double keys. Those will probably be a better deal for us. The alternative, honestly, is buying a new dongle every 2 to 3 months? Because Apple dongles are terrible. They're the only item that Apple has for sale currently. It has a 1 out of 5 star rating. Said dongles are $15 a pop. Fuck me! Apple? Is this a secret room? Clearly not. We need keys. Spine of Steel is nice. This sucks. This room is for shite. There's no way we're getting boss rush. And that's, like, that's terrible, but I think we need to just be okay with that. I mean, it would have been nice to do boss rush with Eden and just get it out of the way, but I feel like our time is just completely off. Give me a key, motherfucker. That's not a key. I'd say my media player has paid for itself, to be honest. Okay. Like, that's cool. As long as you're getting the value out of it, that's... I don't know why we didn't just grab that key, because we're dumb. As long as you feel like you're getting the value out of it, that's the big thing. Toketsu. I mean, I could do something with Toketsu. At the same time, I don't really want to. I will always take a silver heart, though. Silver hearts, it's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring. Soon it will be Christmas Day. That's not true. Like, Christmas is way off right now. Give me all your monies. I would like all of your monies. Bobby bombs. Bobby bombs. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with those. I don't think they're gonna help us, really. We might be able to cheat our way into this room, so let's try that. Fine, I guess. You're gonna make us spend a key for the shop and give us greed. Because you're an asshole, that's my game. Listen. Game, you think you're all cool and shit, but you're not? Is what we're going for here? I can definitely feel like time slipping away, though. And that's kind of a problem. Gertie, I love you, but you kind of gotta go. If you could just go, though. is what I'm saying. Yeah, but it's like you're not a challenge, you're just a big roadblock. You're like a big meat shield for the game. Do you not feel embarrassed, Gertie? I feel embarrassed by that damage. Ooh, I want them both, but synth oil, maybe? I think synth oil is the, or gose oiru, as it were. I think that is maybe the bigger damage up. It's hard to tell without the stat tracker on the side. But that was an Afterbirth quality of life update, so I'll take this damage. I don't care. What do I care? Damage. Destiny. It ain't no thing. Now we've got our fingers crossed that we pick up... Oh, I hate this room. We pick up a goat head. Because goat head would guarantee a shoal. And we would like to get a little bit more of the negative knocked off. I think that would probably be a good idea. Man. Man. These gurglings, they're so cute. And that is why they must die. Betsuni. Desho ne. Betsuni desho. Betsuni Awas. Ooh, we do not want Nomi. We have no desire for Nomi. Because that would be gross. Oh, come on. Do we really need to take this damage, though? それが好きか? Yokata. Alright, we want to get the poop on the spikes. Poop goes on spikes. Excellent. I would also like that key. It seems like it would be very cromulent for our success. And I like cromulence. I guess that's the noun form of cromulent. I've never checked. I'm not sure if it's in the dictionary or not. Ah! These common walker and common flyers, I swear, they are just a pain in the butt. Bang! Nice. Now, do we skip the item room and shop? And I kind of feel like we do. We're relatively well off as far as damage. We definitely don't need that. Hey, Gate. How would you like Ichido? Blar! Blar! You think you're so damn cool, Gate, but you're not. Ooh, Necropolis. And we'll definitely take meat. Nika is a wonderful item. We're gonna grab all of these because we're gonna have to get them for the item tracker anyways. Although it doesn't really, like, help us. Belial no Show, the Book of Belial, might help us get to Shoal. Although spending as much HP as we did on it is maybe not the best. Brar! Nah? They got like a weird voice. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I don't know how to track their voice. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb? Now what happens if we find the boss room, but we don't find the shop? Because it would be in our best... Never mind, we found the shop. I really wanted a blue heart. Or possibly a silver heart. Depending on how you read those. I'm actually gonna check the fires for silver hearts. I don't know if they'll show up, but it would help a lot. Funny bunny ka. So ka. Arigato. I mean, I hope that I'm funny. I'm not sure I 100% believe it, but I'd like to be amusing for folks. I learned a harsh truth in Risk of Rain today. What is our harsh truth? Can I stand this harsh truth? Mama! Ooh. Oh, that sucked. We shouldn't have taken that damage. Is this like a, if you play for 12 hours, your brain will break type of harsh truth? Because I think I already knew that one. Even though I haven't played for 3 hours, or 12 hours. Mama! Really though, Mom. Please. Stop. Oh, Schnikes! We did get to deal with the devil, which is great. But we also got boss rush, which is... I'm totally taking you. According to the Risk of Rain 2 Discord, apparently Siren's Call radar tower is glitched and will not show up if you already have Abyssal Deep. Oh, that's like a problem. That's, yeah, definitely. That's a harsh truth. But they're gonna get that sorted in a patch, right? There's no way they would just leave that the way it is. Listen, Carrion Queen, I know what you mean, but I need you to not, but also maybe, just, could you, why do you have this freaking skull helmet? It's caused me trouble. You, of course, already have the Abyssal Deep radar tower, I'm guessing? Peep. Peep peep. I don't know that Little Brim is actually going to help us, but seems to be doing pretty good work for us here. Yeah, but it'd been good to notice sooner. Definitely, yeah. It would have helped, like, getting things sorted out earlier, I imagine. We are VR, first of all, but this run, haven't really needed to talk too much about this run because it's been fine. Not... Okay, that was dumb, but that was all us dumb. It's not been like the best run that I've ever had, but it's got like a solid, we're pretty set for power, and I think it's a guaranteed L. That's a guaranteed W, never mind. Because I can talk. I make sense. I make dollars and cents, yo. Dollar bills. Su? Janakute? Janakute, ne? I don't make any dollars right now, actually. I don't even make any yen right now. I should probably be selling my blood. But I like my blood on the inside. Also, I don't know if selling blood is a thing in Japan. It's been quite some time since I needed to do that. Blar! Look, Gertie, we've already established that you're just a meat tank. And, I mean, I love you, but nobody else does. So, that's a problem. Could you, but maybe also not? This is a shitty wave, by the way. like 2 jumping enemies, one of whom has an across-the-board attack, is really not what I'm looking for out of life. How would you even say selling blood? That's actually a good question. I mean, I can think of a couple ways, but I don't know if they're right. Ketsaki Uru? I mean, that would be the just straight up translation. But I don't know if that translation is the phrasing that they use. Thank you, Jiro. Chiwauru. Chiwauru. Hi. Well, there you go. You don't have to be all fancy pants and use Ketsaki. You could just use chi. Oh, come on! Let's go! Don't throw this run away, girl. This is a good run. This is like set. There is fucking bloat. I swear to God, bloat, you are such a douche. You have no understanding of fiduciary health. Hold on, Ludo, Yos, how you doing? Give me a second, he told me. I need a bit where I'm not trying to kill everything so that I can translate that. I hope you're very well today, Ludo. I hope that your health is improving. Unless I'm getting people mixed up again and you're not in quarantine because of, like, crow plague. I know N is quarantined. Oh, come. We're gonna die, and that is gonna be stupid. And I'm gonna be really cheesed off about that. So let's, like, strive to not do that. Fuck! Okay, I'm not happy. Stupid scythes? Oh, you motherfuck. I swear to... I threw that away. That run, I threw that run away completely. And that was just dumb. I'm cheesed about that. I'm self-quarantined, but as a preemptive measure, I'm healthy. Good. Good. So I was mixing you up with somebody else's health situation, but I'm glad that you're healthy, and self-quarantining is not the worst idea in the world. I can't believe we threw that run away. I just, like, I am salty. I am straight up salty about that. Oh shit! Ludo! 先、大阪28と29、私宅退去制出た。Ah! Eh? Really? Like, that's tomorrow and the day after. Apparently we're under a requested self-quarantine. I should have bought, like, a full carton of smokes. Natty and Sheo. Right. Natty and Sheo, or N, because I always think of Natty as N on Twitter. They were the ones who had picked up the frickin' Roni. I'm going to take a really quick pause here and bleed off my saltiness. And we are going to be back in a mo. And hopefully not so salty. And hopefully like 12 times better. That was so much dumb damage. Hi, back in a mo. Ah! What is this? How could we take so much stupid damage? It was like freaking buggery. Alright, we are back. Funnily enough, I just had to revise Rock Show, and then he showed this then. It should have been a rock show. It should have been a rock show, but like we fucked it up. It was dumb. It's weird that Tanochi. Alright, so we've got Tadaima. We've got actually I think Bob's head is probably more useful. Taurus is crap. This is definitely a worse start than we had previously. Also, that was dumb. I just blew that bomb up in my face. I should probably give the seed. And I'll do that, even though I don't think the seed is very useful because everybody else would be on not anti-birth, but afterbirth. Yay, Taurus! Yay, this is so great that we have Taurus. I love it. Seed is 8MW20DPK, 8MW20DPK. It's kind of weird that, like, Osaka would have a stay-in-place order, but only for the weekend? I mean, I suppose they might be considering, like, Hanami and stuff, but it's raining, and I think it's supposed to be raining the entire weekend, so probably most Hanami would not be Hanami. Chibi honto? Honto ni ii yatsu da kedo, soko made iru wake wa nai? Oh shit. Okay, we're gonna die. We're gonna die! We died! Oh, you fucking fuck! Oh wait, we don't have any more Eden stuff. Oh no, I just pressed the wrong button. Do we have Eden coins? Where did Eden go? Oh, because we got no Eden tokens. Fair enough. I'm just, like... Wait, is Hanami at the moment... We're moving into Hanami season? Wait, have we done Samson yet? I don't think we have. I hope we haven't. Like, the tree... The tree, like there's only one. A couple of the trees in my park are blooming. But we're not nearly at full bloom yet. I think probably next week will be... I mean, as far as actually having Hanami, will probably be the big one. It's not quite there yet. I do have a picture. I keep on forgetting to put this up on Twitter, but I do have a picture from a couple of days ago of, like, the one tree that's almost in full bloom. This is bad timing with the whole crow disease. Yeah, like, This whole crow thing is just shite, basically. But having it fall directly in Hanami season, cause 2020, Yosu. Is this run a wrap? Probably not. Is it good? Definitely yes. I'll eat your damage. I'll tank it because I'm Samson, and Samson gets extra damage from damage. That's his gig. Rawr. Look, fark off. How about that? Could you just fark off? I think a lot of people are probably gonna ignore the dangers of crow disease. Like, the park today was empty, but that's only because it was been raining. The last couple of days, the park has been regular level busy, which means like families and kids, lots of them. Hisho desho. Akso. Desu ne. Please don't give the crows bad rep. I love the crows. Like I'm a big crow fan. I like the Japanese crows because they're giant. They're giant. They're giant. Risko to Risko no dad mom no bushi ni anoteru dakara no problem. My folks are thankfully right now. They seem to be pretty okay. There's they're not ill, which is a big deal because they're, well, let's face it, they're kind of old. So I think that I don't have to worry too much. Dad doesn't. A giant crow the size of a small crow. It's possible. Like, honest to God, the crows here are like, they're like Resident Evil crows. They're freaking huge, and they're smart, and I love them. I think the English title was Black and White, but the Japanese title is Tekon Kinkuri. And Kuro, the character in that, there's Kuro and Shiro. And Kuro's got a pet crow, and it is so cool. Go away, go away, go away. Does anyone remember that tweet, though? I do indeed. There was the... What was it? It was a small boulder the size of a large boulder. Something like that? What about bloodborne crows? Those are slightly bigger than wolves. I would be more than happy to chill with a crow that was slightly larger than a wolf. I would have lunch with that crow. I'd be like, yo crow, how's it going? And the crow would be like, pretty well. Could I have some more of that coffee? I'd be like, of course, crow. Let me hook you up with our coffee. We have enough money to make the shop viable, which means that we should probably go to the shop. But at the same time, we should be thinking of boss rush, which is what screwed us up last time. Oh, we can't see anything. What did we pick up? Oh, fuck me sideways. We've got anti-gravity tears because those are the best. And by best, I mean those are the fucking worst. Soyana, Hitomi-chan. I think... I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that in the US, Tekon Kinkuri was released as black and white, but I might be misremembering. It's such a good manga, and it's such a good movie. The only, I mean, I do think that the movie fell apart just a little bit at the very end, because they changed this, like, the location for the final scene in a way that I think was not necessary, and undercut a little bit, like, what they were getting at. But it is still, like, it's a beautiful movie, and I would love to watch it again. I beat Sekiro again, played just so I could feel the rush of facing the final boss again, but I managed to beat him in less than 20 minutes. I mean, that's good, right? I'm not sure how long a final boss should last to make you feel like you've gotten your money's worth out of it. We did get synth oil. Synth oil's great. And bad gas. I mean, I love to see it, I guess. Yes, Take on Concrete is not Mike Judge. I don't know why I wanted to say that Mike Judge did that movie, because that's totally not the case. The direction and the soundtrack as well are foreign. It's a fantastic final boss. Such a vicious fight, but somehow continues to be fair. Now that is a bit of a masterwork there. I mean, I think making final battles fair is a little bit of a tough run for some games. Michael Arias. Yes. It's such a good movie. I'm really, really glad that I got to see it in the theaters. I've given up on Senior. The Sekiro. Okay, so completely different. HP down? How about a big old F you? I'll give you HP down. Give you HP down right in the frickin' nose. I wish we didn't have anti-gravity tears so much. FromSoft's magnum opus in terms of gameplay so far. It's a good autocorrect though. I mean, I found amusement in that. I should try, like... Demon Souls says hello. I feel like I should try some of the Souls-like games, like Bloodborne and Sekiro. I don't know if I'd want to go, like, straight up Demon Souls or Dark Souls, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried that those games would be really frustrating for me. And I feel like frustrating gameplay doesn't make for fun streams. Mostly because I'm really shit at hiding frustration, or like any emotion, basically. Sekiro isn't a Soulsborne game. Really? Like, it seems like, from what I've seen, that it's very much like knowing patterns and being able to parry and things like that, not just running yourself into the brick wall of the enemies. Sekiro is effectively a stealth rhythm game. That does not make me feel better. That kind of makes me feel like not playing it on stream is the right choice. Nande kande Isaac wa kairashii kyara. Oh, Isaac's art direction is definitely cute. Like, that's probably, I think, one of the selling points of Isaac, is that it is for the subject matter. Okay, so we can't get the angels to pop up. Is it me or stream? I'm not sure. What is this in relation to? Hive? Are you getting lag? Because the lag might definitely be on our end. Hopefully we'll get a game center. I would love a game center. Blar, blar. These guys just blarring all over the place. I don't know what they want. Oh, okay. We got guillotine. It was me. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know if I would do, like, really well with a stealth rhythm game. It looks cool. Oh, Pisces is nice. Uaza. by the way. That is the fish. And I don't know, like, there's a lot of games that I would be happy, like, I would enjoy playing, but I don't know if I would enjoy playing as a stream. Anyway, I hope that I said makes sense and explains why it's a Souls board game. I mean, what you said makes sense, so that's not a problem. As to whether or not it is/is not a Soulsborne game, I honestly, like, don't have enough experience with the genre to be able to say one way or another, but I trust your judgment. Skitter's pretty decisive precisely because it isn't a Soulsborne game. Interesting. Bloodborne is one of my favorites. It also got me into Lovecraft stuff, which may or may not be a good thing. I mean, Lovecraft is... I think Lovecraft's work, and the work that Lovecraft has inspired, is really good. And, well, I mean, is really good with an asterisk next to it. Mostly, like, the inspiration stuff I think is really good. Lovecraft stuff itself, when you start to dig a little bit under the surface, is pretty ugly. But, like, there's a lot of really good Lovecraft-inspired stuff, and a lot of modern English language horror, I think, and to that extent, Japanese horror as well. It does owe a pretty heavy debt to Lovecraft. I know I've mentioned it on stream probably a number of times, but the Delta Green short stories. I mean, the Delta Green tabletop RPG is also, at least in the form that I knew, is also really good. But the short stories for Delta Green are really, really solid genre writing and game writing, and that's kind of a hard thing to pull off. Cosmic horror equals good with caveats. Lovecraft's work itself ranges from incredibly hilarious to evocative, but in some way racist. Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, it's hard to peel off the layers, because, I mean, I think what... Let me... Ooh, nice. Oh my god, Sacred Heart. Yes, give us that Sacred Heart action. I think Lovecraft is coming from a place of definite racism, and it's hard to separate that from the good, quote-unquote, elements of the cosmic horror, because, at least, like, from the Lovecraftian perspective, the other is very... it's very racially coded. So you're left with this, I mean, I think a really interesting concept, particularly for the time, if we think of when Lovecraft was writing, and what audiences would have been used to, of, like, humanity being kind of top dog, and Lovecraft saying, like, no, really, humanity's kind of trash, don't matter in the big scheme of things. That's a pretty cool concept, and I think it's a concept that resonates, because let's be honest, in the big scheme of things, like, the world goes out of its way to let us know that we don't matter, but to separate that from the inherent racism of Lovecraft, I think it's a hard what do I want to say? Needle to thread? It influenced his works, but they have merit beyond the bad stuff. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I think that is definitely true. Fudge. We took that damage and we didn't need to. But maybe we want to. Because if we screw up the deal with the devil here, it might make it easier to get a deal with the devil when we need it. Let me quick pause. I wanna check what we did. Lovecraft was straight up just racist. Reading up through the chat. Yeah, Kronos, Lovecraft had got... I mean, his cat. I'm not gonna say it on stream, because I'm not gonna say it on stream. But if you do a Google search for Lovecraft's cat, yeah. So he definitely had, like, big ol' giant issues there. And it's like, it's hard to get away from that. It influenced his works, but they have merit. Yeah, we talked about that, yeah. Like, I think Mountains of Madness is an evocative story that led to great things, like The Thing, being somewhat of an adaptation of that, as much as it was an adaptation of Who Goes There, and Thing from Another World. But it is also about a rebelling slave race and how that is dangerous. Yep. I mean, yep. We're... From the framing of the story at the Mountains of Madness, and it is a good story. It's a very evocative story. It's pretty well written. There's a follow-up to At the Mountains of Madness that was in Delta Green, Artificial Intelligence, Alien Intelligence, which I think is print on demand, but I don't think is a ebook, which is a shame. Called Item of Mutual Interest, which is by Greg Stolze, and we've talked about Greg Stolze in the past. The framing of that story is very much like we're supposed to empathize with the Elder Things, the starfish-headed alien dudes, who have got their servitor race, as per the Call of Cthulhu tabletop RPG nomenclature, not slave race, but they clearly are. The Shoggoth are clearly a slave race, and they are super coded as black people. Like, there's no getting away from that. Even in the way that they talk about the Shoggoth's, like, articulation of language, that it is just like a mindless repetition or parroting of the elder beings, the elder races speaking, which was a racist talking point of Lovecraft's time and previous to Lovecraft's time. That, you know, lower races didn't really understand language, that they just were parroting, like a cargo cult, the language of the superior races. So, like, it's impossible to separate those 2 points, and that's a shame. I mean, because, like, it's the story itself, if you were able to separate those points, is a pretty well written, interesting from a world building perspective short story. So, like, yeah, Lovecraft has got there's stuff. There's layers. It's a turducken of shit, basically. And yet, like, yeah. It was bioengineered slave race, so there's that too. So he probably didn't realize he was making an anti-eugenics argument on some level. I think there's a lot of stuff that Lovecraft didn't really think through in what he wrote, to be honest. Okay, I think the drawing is done. Gotta slap an ugly watermark and take a big bite. Kronos, I'm looking forward to this drawing. I really want to see it. Sai! Yos! This is the fancy... yes, it is! We got kind of hung up on a bit of a Lovecraft thing, and I didn't notice that you joined the chat. Oh my god, Simon! You're looking good with your, like, short hair. And there's about look, there's about like a 2% chance that I will ever say that lads look good, because that's not where my focus lies. But yeah, yo, Sai, you're looking good. I think the close cropped head is definitely like, you're rocking it, mate. My head is very cold. I am so sorry for your poor head. Oh, it's his first time. He told me. Simon, he told me this is Simon. Simon is a really, really great bloke. He is super funny. Like, stupid funny. And sometimes does joint streams with Jake, who is Kazi's boy. And recently, Sai, you've been doing your own streams. I think Dark Souls, was it? I haven't had a chance to watch, but mostly because my timing is for garbage. And on the other end, Sai, he told me is my adoptive or adopted little sister. Been a giant source of support for me for the last couple of months. Somebody that I've known through Little Big Planet for a long time, but we knew of each other, but we didn't actually know each other. So we love a funny bunny. We strive for humor. It doesn't always work out, but oh yes, okay, fine. I guess we've got amnesia, and I guess we're just not gonna get that deal with the devil. That's okay. Who needs to deal with the devil? I don't. I think we straight up screwed something up though. Because if we don't get to deal with the devil this floor, that means we'll probably get it next floor, which means we probably won't get the cheap shot route to Shoal or the cathedral. Thank you, he told me. An attempt will be made. We try. We're not actually like very good at getting things like done well, but we do attempt to. Mama, what? What do you want? I ain't got nothing for you, Mom. Oh, good. So we did get to deal with the angel. That is lucky. Now, if we screw the deal with the angel next floor, we might. Do we actually? Oh, we totally want number 1. We're doing this, folks. What? I have no idea what I was gonna say. Bloodborne and Lovecraft discuss. It's Lovecraftian aesthetic without the baggage of Lovecraft, which is the coolest, because the aesthetics of Lovecraft can be utilized for muck. I don't know what muck is, but we're gonna assume it's something good. Also, I must check out your Twitter to see what your hair looks like. Yo, Hive, Sai's hair is effing rockin', yo. Like, straight up. Sai looks like gonna be pulling off like the Bruiser look, like a 90s era Guy Ritchie movie, which I don't know if is the compliment that it should be, because Guy Ritchie is kind of shite, but it's definitely looking good. Now we've got this sun card. The sun card fallacy. Much better themes than Lovecraft himself was capable of doing. That's like, yeah. I think that's like a whole look. And I think that's one of the reasons that I like Delta Green, is I feel like, I mean, like we said, I think it's a little bit impossible to completely carve off the crap of Lovecraft. And I do recognize that a lot of Delta Green is 90s era white guy writing, which means that the heart is in the right place, but it doesn't always come off. But at the same time, like, I think as far as straight adaptations of Lovecraft, as opposed to kind of like inspired by Lovecraft, I do think like Delta Green is some of the best stuff out there. I'm Jason Stratham. I put a car's jump starter cables on me nipples because I mean, Kijinka of the bus from Speed directs synopsis of my bra. Oh, my brand new movie, sorry. I don't want Tech 1, but I don't know if we've had it yet. So I guess we just take it, and I hate it. I like the fact that the PS4 overlay cuts it off as direct synopsis of me in my bra. Because that's pretty solid. Not a sexy cop. Sexy Janayo. Hazakashi. I said above that Bloodborne is Lovecraftian in surfaces. It has dreams. It has unknowable things that drive people batty. It has aliens. And, I mean, we all want aliens. And it has Elder Gods. I mean, the Elder Gods are basically aliens, though, aren't they? What else are you gonna do in a bra? I mean, basically, yeah. You get one of those bras that's got like the, you know, like the sexy times bras. It's got the holes in it, you know, where the nipples poke out, and then you just like slap up your car batteries, and then you're all set. The sexy times bras. You know, like. But really, though, there are some bras that you just look at and you're like, those are not functional. Those are not made to be comfortable. Those are made purely for sexy times. Whether or not they work as sexy times, completely other story, but... Was there a door down there? Yes. This sucks. Why are we not using, by the way, Sun Card? This is clearly Sun Card fallacy. Strength? It all sucks. I wish we hadn't picked up Tech, because Tech is such a crap item. Although, I suppose the homing laser isn't so bad. Would it save using the Sun Card for an annoying room? I'm, like, really bad at that. Basically, I see Sun Card and it's like... mapping! And that's what I jump for. But there are at least 2 Elder Gods who have reached out to humanity in a benevolent way. Which is counter to the Elder Gods don't even notice us in Cosmic War. Question, because I'm not sure. The Elder Gods that you're talking about, are they Lovecraft Elder Gods, or are they Derleth Elder Gods? Because Derleth was much more of a Manichaean. Like, there's the good Elder Gods, and there's like the kind of the crap Elder Gods. It's also not about racism, but about female reproductive systems. I feel like I read that was kind of going into Bloodborne's handling of female reproduction. Female reproduction sounds like such an incel thing to say. We just fucked up our chance to go to the cathedral. Good job, Risco. Well done. Well done. I'm cheesed about that. It was such a dumb piece of damage, too. It should have never happened. Like, we had the first piece of the Polaroid all sewn up, and then we just like tossed it away like, whatever. Whatevs. I don't care. Oh, Maggie. That's cool. I like Maggie. You could make the Hail Mary Dead Sea Scrolls play at Hope Teleport 2.0. Ah, but Teleport 2.0 doesn't exist in Rebirth, does it? Complimenting yourself is great. I don't do it very much. I think Teleport 2.0 was Afterbirth, wasn't it? Is it going to be a meme that I reply with "he show" every time he takes stupid damage? I think that's an okay meme. I mean, yeah. We could get like a picture of a bruiser-looking squirrel. It was Afterbirth. That's unfortunate, but let me think. We don't have... That sucks. We can't pull the goat head from Dead Sea Scrolls either, because I think Dead Sea Scrolls is only active items. HP down? Oh no. What will I ever do? Sorry for quiet, trying to write my Twitter handle without looking at trash. Yeah, okay, so it's Metronome. Metronome does the passive items as well. Oh, well, okay, there we go. That was terrible! Why did we have Ichido drop on her head at the last minute? Because we activated Monster's Tooth and there was nothing in the room for Monster's Tooth to kill. I mean, not a terrible Samson run, but we definitely could have gotten better. My Japanese is that I can sometimes pick out some bits and pieces audibly, but reading it is an absolute anomaly. Woohoo! Jisatsu! Jisatsu Sakar! We did get a fighting baby. That's a thing. I'm gonna take a really quick break here. Just have a quick smoke and a bit of not whiskey. And we will be right back. And we're back. And what did I miss? Let me quick scroll up the chat here. Hishi means a certain victory, which, like, yeah. Well, the best of my Japanese comes down to basic one-word phrases. Those tend to get thrown around a lot in casual conversation, so I feel like it'd be worth knowing a handful of those. Definitely, like, Kronos, you can get by with a lot of simple phrases, a lot of one-word phrases in Japanese. I effectively spent 8 months being Brett from Alien at work, where it's just like, right, yeah, right, yeah, and just holding up one end of the conversation, just doing that. Certain victory is definitely how I describe dumb damage. I'm studying grammar and vocabulary at the moment, though I should really do some listening and speaking stuff. Meme comes from me doing my Japanese version, Risu completely taking a run that should have been a sure thing as soon as easy win and certain victory came up as things I was revising. We have snatched defeat from the jaws of victory several times. Many times. I know you probably don't want me to, but I'm worried about your health. Hive, I appreciate it. Like, I really honestly do. I'm not ill. I just... Honestly, I smoke too much. That's the long and the short of it. We've not beaten anything with Azazel? How is that the case? Even if I quit smoking, like today, it'd probably be a couple of years before the cough was completely gone. Which is not to say that I shouldn't quit smoking. That would be very smart. Didn't we get triple I? Why are we not doing our 3 shots? Also, that was probably a giant mistake with the charge time on Azazel's spray. I'm a little bit shocked that we haven't unlocked anything with Azazel, because I feel like we used Azazel last time. You are, but Azazel's range is so short it barely has an effect. Ah! Right, that makes a lot of sense. Like, you can't actually see the triple shot going out. I too live with the daily cough, but I don't even get to look cool because it's dust mite related. It's... I have a... I've got a lot of feelings about smoking. And... like... Let me try to put this one together. On one hand, from a strictly non-emotional standpoint, smoking is just crap. Like, it's absolute garbage. And I really honestly hope that nobody ever starts smoking because of me. On the other hand, you know, being a young adult in the 90s, this is perfect. Like, this is so good. It's hard to look at a picture of someone smoking and, like, a well-shot picture of someone smoking and be like, oh, that's hot. That's super cool. Like that ad campaign that we talked about maybe a week or two ago. almost all the pictures there were like, oh my god, that is so my jam. That's basically my university age. And I know that's bad, I know that's crap, but it's also true. Whiskey is working. Whiskey is working. It was though, like, it just screamed 90s to me. And I'm not really a person that gets nostalgic. I don't even feel particularly nostalgic for the 90s, but it nailed that aesthetic so well. And I don't know if that was intentional or not. I still don't even know. Ooh, Basement Boy. I still don't even know, like, what they were going for with that ad campaign. It's the kind of stuff you'd see in the liner notes of a grunge album, right? I mean, absolutely straight up, right? We have no bombs, so we cannot buy that champion's belt. But we could buy the key, and I think we will. And I think we'll donate, like, why not? It's straight up like a PJ Harvey album picture. That picture that comes up, if you go on Google, what? If you go on YouTube and you look up PJ Harvey, Hardly Wait, which is an amazing song, it's that aesthetic. And it's such a good aesthetic, but it's such a bad aesthetic. And done. I think now I just need to ramble in a Twitter post and it's up. I'm excited, Kronos. I would love to keep the guppy's head, but Google owns YouTube. You were just going to the source. Thank you. We'll take it. As opposed to the more likely answer that my brain just broke. I'm excited. Baba, Baba is me. I am not Baba. I am Nechang. I am excited about your art though, Kronos. And I'm really glad that you're continuing to do it. And I don't know, I just stood there and took that bone right to the face. That was not smart. Hello. We'll be excited, there's nothing you can do about it. See? Exactly that. I love to see folks, like, doing their art. Pin, double trouble. It's actually double pin. It's one of the things that I honestly wish that I'd kept up on. It's funny because, like, Hitomi and I were talking about this earlier today. We did a little bit of a Skyping thing with my little sister. And when I was a kid, I loved drawing. Like, I loved drawing, and I sketched all the time. And then I went to junior high school, and I just got a lot of shit for sketching. And so I said, fuck it, I'm just not gonna do it anymore. I just don't care. Because that was very much my thing at the time. And I definitely regret that. I do wish that I'd kept up with drawing. I think it is so cool. And it's why basically 2/3 of my Twitter feed is art. I'm still waiting for my Apple Pencil, though, so no drawing yet. I'm looking forward to seeing what you put up for us, Hive. I know some of the stuff that you did during Inktober. I want to say it was Inktober. Time doesn't mean very much to me anymore. But the stuff that you put up in Kazi's chat was really nice looking. one of the reasons that link that was linked in Cassie's Discord is line of action. You should need a resource to learn and practice human anatomy. Okay. I was not happy with last year's Inktober for whatever reason. I mean, again, this is like me having no idea how time works anymore. When you say last year's Inktober, you mean the stuff that you were doing previously? Like, most recently? Because I liked some of that. At least what I remember of it. Which is a dodgy concept at the best of times. Bad gas? Really though? That's how you're gonna do me? I suppose. Bad gas it up. The most recent stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, I thought that was really cool, yo. Whoa! These popcorn-headed MFs. I mean, I guess... I think I was unfairly comparing myself to previous years, where I was young and had less sleep debt. Sleep debt is definitely a thing. I can dig that. And I don't know your previous year's work, so I can't say like if A was better than B or not, but I definitely liked what I saw. I'm not gonna lie about that. Speed up, we'll take it. I think we're skipping the item room here. I'm going to post a couple of examples in Discord. I will take a look at those. Probably the next time that I'm having a cigarette. Us, shop level 2. Level 2, level 2. Getting that donation machine up. Sweats profusely. No sweating, yo. You're a pro in my book, yo. Certainly better than anything I do. Hey, Gertie. Oh shit! No, we fucked up. Wait, why is this Gertie? Did we not use the book? Yeah. We must have not used the book to explore. Oh, Krampus. You're so sad. And we got Sumi no Katamari, which is basically useless to us in this situation. And because we didn't fight Pestilence, we've got no way to get Bandage Girl, which is a shame. Unless... No. The only way that we could get Bandage Girl is if we got Monster Manuel and a source of HP and also Sharp Plug. That's what we would need. Getting Meat Boy Bandage Girl in base Isaac is such a pain in the butt. There are so many easier ways to do it in Afterbirth Plus. Tori ni natta. Ma, so you kanji. Oh, we got poop. I mean, really though. That's out of the way, now I can focus on the stream. Yay! It took me literally forever to get Bandage Girl. I'm almost like 100% positive that Bandage Girl was my second to last unlock. I think my final unlock was Counterfeit Penny, because I never played donation machines, or not donation machines, I never played, what's the unlock for Counterfeit Penny? Playing, God, let's go! The fruit machines. I never played fruit machines. The Bandage Girl did take like forever. And it was only the Sharp Plug Monster Manuel. And what was the other piece? I think Gimpy? Because Gimpy would let you get silver hearts. I'm not gonna look it up because it's way back in the day. And I'm trying not to listen to my voice from the before as much as humanly possible, which is actually kind of difficult. Gotta check. When we beat this boss, I'm gonna check Twitter and see if Kronos' picture has come up yet. And then, if it has, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Because that's a thing that I do. I mean, it's a thing that I haven't done before, but it's a thing that should be done. Excuse me, buddy? What are you doing? Whoa! Excuse me, war? But could you maybe not? I mean, you're cute and all, but at the same time, maybe not. Alright, let's see what we got here. Twitter. Oh, that's cool. I don't know why it says like sample all over it, but I'm still liking it. She does look like a queen. The sickest thing in this drawing is the signature at the bottom right. Alright, hold on a second. Guys, copy link to tweet. And paste. Here we go. Henjin Idol. Zenzen Henjin Iyo. Takupa Iyo. That's a watermark. I give the clear version to the winner, to the owner of the character privately. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Yahoo! Yahoo indeed. I don't need Takahashi. What do I need Takahashi for? I can fly. And we unlock the Necropolis, which is always that's the thing. Also, we just hit that fly with our face because that's also a thing that we do. Flies, whatevs. Wow. But also, if you could go away. Tato-chan, Teddy-san, ohayou gozaimasu. We really ought to be getting better with our orbital strikes. Because we're gonna need those when we get to solar system. I don't know if we have solar system unlocked yet, because I don't think we've picked up Beelzebub. What was that? Nisco, what was that? Are you trying to die? I mean, obviously, but could you not? Excuse me, fucking ninja? These... They are ninja. And nobody loves them. I need them to stop. But also, if they could just maybe stop, it would be cool. Ooh, sad bombs. We are... I mean, we are not VR, but sad bombs could do a thing for us. If we could get a better source of bombs... Boss rush would be a lot easier. But I don't think that we're gonna do that, unfortunately. It would be slick. Goat hoof, definitely. I would love to pick a boss rush with Azazel, because I think that's Abaddon. And Abaddon is such a good item to unlock. Ba-ba-ba. Eh? Excuse me? Sad bombs should be shooting out brimstone? Why are sad bombs not shooting out brimstone? I call foul? Like a duck? That was weird. I guess, like, we could still do boss rush. It'd be a bit tough, but I don't need that. Like, not at all. This all sucks? We're gonna do it. It's a mistake. We're definitely gonna have to be careful. But I really want Abaddon. Wah! And if we can survive... Oh, but this is old school, where you only get one charge per wave. And by one charge, I mean you get 0 charges per wave. What the fuck? We are buggered? Not gonna lie, you've got better line work than I do. Kronos has got pretty darn good line work, yo. I don't know if I can do like a tiered judgment, but anyway, I posted some of my old Inktober stuff in Kazi's Discord. I will take a look at it. I changed my approach for this one specifically. Interesting. Also, we just ate shit. I really thought we would be getting charges on our book. And now that we're not, we are in a like, basically a fair amount of trouble. Because our tears rate is garbage. Our damage is wonderful. But there's like a really good chance that we die here. I would like to not, because I feel like that would be twice dying on boss rush as Azazel. Also, I think whatever happens in this Azazel run, we'll probably do like 1 or 2 challenges afterwards and wrap things up. Thankfully, at least we still got rocks. Rocks are important. Rocks are gonna win us this run. Oh, fuck. Okay, we need to avoid every bit of dumb damage that's possible, because there will be some damage that we can't avoid. And that's, it's a problem. If I could get Jiro to kill, no, that's not gonna happen. Crumbs. Gish, I would like you to not anymore. I know it's a big ask, but at the same time, it seems relatively fair. I'm trying to remember, like, great. I'm trying to remember what challenges we have unlocked. And there's bloat as well. Fudge. Okay, bloat, where are you? Where do we go now? Fucking bloat. It's like a body dropped into the river. Okay, no, we don't need to kill him. We need to kill you. There we go. Suck that! Freaking death. Like we even care. And this is the last one. Wow! Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, fuck. Wow! I need you to stop. But also, I need you to stop. Please, just not anymore. Thank you. Yosh! We got the Coogie! Our Roar 2 boss rush would be pretty slick, actually. I would be very interested in that. It was the nail, not Abaddon. That is true. Abaddon, I was wrong. Maybe Abaddon is Satan, which is not an impossible get for us. We need to luck out a little bit and get the route to Shoal. The nail is an amazing item. It's one of my... I was gonna say my more favorite, and that doesn't make any sense. But it is one of the stronger double deal items. And I'm always happy to see it show up. Because like Book of Rev is pretty cool. But Book of Rev also means that you're fighting the Horseman, which kind of screws you out of an item. Alright, look at my head mons. I need you to stop. You can't beat me. This train has left the station, and it's just gonna keep on going straight forward until Treasure Town. Yo, Snepu! How you doing? When you done, you want to watch my stream because I'm playing Uncharted Drake's Fortune. I'll check in for at least a little bit, absolutely. Are you streaming on Twitch? I mean, I guess, I mean, not that you must be, but probably. It is so good to see you, Nep. I hope that life is treating you very well. I know things are a little bit kitty-wumpus for basically everyone right now. On YouTube. Gotcha. And on the YouTube, because I'm old, is it, or is it a different username? Just so that I make sure that I can actually get there. Nep is pretty cool. Nep actually did a kind of a tribute level to the old roughly 50 minutes fresh hub. And it was pretty well done, actually. It was definitely a thing, because I've never seen fan work of stuff that I've done. So it was a trip. A good trip, but definitely a trip. Are? Do we really want to take that damage? Is that damage really necessary? Oh, clearly. Absolutely it is. Right, gotcha. Taking damage. Sure, whatever. not Crystal Skull, because Crystal Skull is garbage. Also, we have no bombs. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, we have a bomb. Also, definitely good to know. Wah wah. Excuse me, where the hell is the boss? I see ya. Hiding, like bosses usually do. Can't trust him. Because I'm doing certain days, gaming days on YouTube. That's cool, yo. Like I said, I'll definitely give it a bit of a watch. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay, just because my brain is kind of not functional, but definitely check some of it. Oh, it's only the 3rd tier meat girl. Zanen. Now, will we be able to get to Shoal? I've got my fingers crossed. We have no bombs! Damn it! We need 2 bombs. Not just 1 bomb, 2 bombs. This is doable. Mini meat girl! Tear him up! Okay, that's 1 bomb. So we're gonna pop that beggar. Thank you. And then if we can get the shopkeeper, that should make a pretty big difference in picking up the deal with the devil. I have hiccups because that's the thing that happens. Bombs. Sometimes I finish between 50 minutes or high, but sometimes it's between an hour streaming. That's cool. Like, for me, it took a while to kind of build up to being able to do longer streams. I know when I started, it was about like an hour-ish, maybe an hour and a half. And then we got up to about like 3 hours. And then I started the job that I had before, so we went back down to 2. But I think like 3 to 4 hours is my max. Usually longer than that, and my brain starts to get a little bit weird. Even I have to use captions as well and translate it to Japanese. Oh, do you do captions? That is actually really cool. I haven't, like, done captioning on my videos. Mostly because I'm not sure how it works. I have checked out the captions that YouTube will put in on its own in English, and they're almost uniformly terrible. In an amusing way, but they're pretty bad. Excuse me, Skin Cloud. I need you to go away. If I'm lurking hard, doing some walking in my living room for my health. Ludo, do not worry at all. Like, I know folks are doing things while watching the stream, and it does not bother me at all. And I'd much rather have you taking care of your health than worrying about bumping into chat. I'm just tanking damage, and this is stupid. I should not do this. Mama. Fuck. Please go stop. We did get the portal to Shoal, and I did take like a lot of stupid damage. Not all of them though, but I only added captions to make it better. The fact that you're taking the time to do that, Nep, is actually really cool. Like, accessibility in videos is a big thing. Accessibility in general is a big thing. And a lot of folks don't take that time. So definitely hats off to you. Now, can we beat Satan? It's gonna be a bit touchy. Indeed. Absolutely indeed. Blar. Listen, Gate. You think you're so cool, Gate, but you're not. I mean, you're kind of cool, but still, not so cool. そうだ、日曜日、Skype show? 予定あるか? What am I doing on Sunday? I'm not sure. I'm not Skyping with my folks. That was last Sunday. I mean, I might be sleeping. That is a possibility. I do sleep a lot. Now, we've got the Joker. And we do use the Joker. Oh, buggery! We've already done Yuta, right? We don't need to do a Dark Judas win. Oh, that sucks. Because cheating the Dark Judas win is so much fun. By the way, Waffle, are you doing a speedrun of this game? I'm not really doing a speedrun. I am trying to get the 100% as quickly as possible. But as quickly as possible is still kind of slow for me. But we are doing a couple cheat strats. Like getting to Shoal early. So that we can unlock stuff before we should be able to unlock stuff. Isaac is a hard game to speedrun because of the RNG. There are a few things that you need for unlocks that, like, they're combos that don't show up very often. Could you just give us Satan? I just want to meet Satan. Just gonna have a talk. But it's more that, like, I've been playing Rebirth pretty steady since it came out 5 years ago. So there's a lot of stuff that I just kind of know. Sandy Hot? Oh, we should have done an extra room. This is the last boss as far as how far we can go. Currently. That was terrible. We need to unlock an item before we can get farther than this. We shouldn't be able to unlock the item from where we are now, but there is a way to get down to this level. Yosh! And that's Abaddon. Bam bam ba-da-dum. Abaddon. Dun da da da. Dun da 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 da. Eh? Well, when is Abaddon? That's Demon Tail. Demon Tail is not Abaddon. Then... okay. So Abaddon is not Boss Rush. And Abaddon is not... Satan. Is it Lamb? But Lamb doesn't unlock items. Lamb unlocks trinkets, right? That's... weird. I'm gonna take a really quick pause. And then we'll do maybe like 1 or 2 challenges and wrap things up. But I will be right back. Dez! Yosh, Dez! I'm having a cigarette, but I'm really glad that you're here. I hope you're enjoying lunch. I hope it's fancy. 수밖에 원해나? 무슨 말이야?
Believing all the lies that they're telling you, buying all the products that they're selling you. You say jump, they say how high, brain dead. We are back. Damn apocalypse. We just take it and push it somewhere else, right? We are
pushing back the date on the apocalypse, I think. That's what Idris Elba, hello, brain, Idris Elba tells us. And he seems like a very trustworthy person. Why can I not hit the button that I need to hit? Nothing fancy pants, cheese and turkey. Apocalypse can't get much in stores. Cheese and turkey is pretty solid though. I haven't had turkey in probably... It's been a number of years. A large number of years. I saw that! And his wife has got the COVID as well. And hopefully they will... I mean, they will be well. Got our fingers crossed. What do we got? Makura Haikara no Shinto Zatanku Taioke. Taioke Chiba. Taioke is like very Mendokusai. So we'll give it a shot because I'd just love to get this out of the way because I hate it. This is solar system, by the way. Taioke is solar system. And it is a terrible... I mean, it's not terrible, but it is a pain in the butt. Now, I don't remember if we have item rooms on this challenge. There is a chance that we don't. Ba-ba-ba-bam. And we got the Magician card, which is, for us, garbage. And apparently there are no item rooms on this run. Now, we are going to grab the Eternal Heart, mostly because I don't want to go back for it. Taioke is solar system, yeah. If we could get... Oh, this is actually kind of perfect as far as defense. Because with the two pretty flies from Halo flies... And, oh, fudge. There goes our Eternal Heart. Well done, Risco. Well done. At least we will have bullet protection. But we fucked that up. That was terrible. Now, where does this go to? I'm trying to remember. Like, I don't think it goes to Satan. Because we haven't unlocked Satan yet, technically. So, maybe Mom's Heart? The Bandage Girl pickup, though, was a really solid pickup. And that should at least keep us safe from a lot of the BS that we would have to deal with otherwise. Like, any problem for us? Shouldn't be any problem for us. Which is not to say that they won't be. Just that, like, we probably, if we don't tank them, we'll be okay. Alright, double head Ichiro. Ichiro-san! I have decided that I will attempt to end any donation run with a bug because Blathers does not like bugs and it's fun to mess with him. This is a Animal Crossing thing. We're guessing. That was dumb damage. I'm back for but not for long. Des, it's good to have you just in chat in general. I know that like you've got a lot of stuff going on, so I do appreciate. Oh my god. Like, really though? Chibi Brim? Chibi Brim? It's Animal Crossing but gore. I mean, I like gore. I am super glad that you do drop by, even if it's only for a little while. I think, pop out to the garden. Kids are in the treehouse, so I can't see what they're up to. Your kids have a treehouse. Des, I think you might be officially best mom. I always wanted a treehouse as a child. It wasn't gonna happen, but I wanted one. Gotta make sure they're not doing anything risky. Like, you know, like the drugs. We don't want them doing the drugs. That would definitely be risky. Had a treehouse, too, back in the day. It was awesome. It had a slide and everything. Oh my god! What is, like... Am I the only person who didn't get a treehouse? Nah. Previous owners built it, not on a tree, but high up next to the trees in the bushes up the stairs. Every kid should fall out of a treehouse at least once. It's like a rite of passage. Well, then we're in the same boat. And I respect your lack of a treehouse because I was right there too. Give me a crystal ball. Just give it to me. That's not a crystal ball. I'm a failed child then. Me too. I melted G.I. Joe. That's kind of like a 1980s kid thing to do. But otherwise, no tree houses. I did cut my head on a church ceiling. Did I read cats? You might have? Hold on a second. What's better, real blood, fake blood, realistic game blood, pixelated blood, cartoon blood, or manga blood? Let me tell you something. One of those things that they don't generally tell you when you're growing up. Blood smells like crap. Like, blood smells awful. So, real blood is pretty far down the queue as far as cool things. Pixelated blood, you know, it's got a bit of an old school feel to it. Realistic blood, it's a hard thing to pull off depending on what medium you're using. Like, when they did Dawn of the Dead, this is the original Dawn of the Dead, by the way, not the crappy Zack Snyder Dawn of the Dead. The blood that they use, if you watch the movie, looks really crap. Like, it looks really, really fake. But it's stage blood, and it looks good in real life. Like, if you're filming for, if you're doing theater. But it doesn't look good on film stock. So, it was one of the things that I remember Tom Savini was very disappointed about. Because it was something that he was used to from doing theater. It was like, this is good product. And they bought like a lot of it for Dawn of the Dead. And then they filmed it and they were like, this looks terrible. But it was really too late to change. I too have cats, excuse me. Manga blood because you have gallons of blood and it can be weaponized. Oh, so Kronos, you have also read Dead Man Wonderland. Because Dead Man Wonderland is basically emo carnage. And the blood is 100% weaponized. Like, that's the whole conceit of the manga. I have two cats. One is my daughter, and Mum says the other is her soulmate. Excellent. Someone will think you have a complex. A complex about blood? That's true. But Soul Eater, yeah, they do weaponize blood in Soul Eater. It's been a long time since I've read through the full Soul Eater thing. On one hand, I probably should, because it's actually, like, the art, I love the art in Soul Eater. On the other hand, it's like 26 volumes long. And it's a little bit meandering towards the end. I don't deal with that very well. Realistic blood because you can also weaponize your blood and set it on fire! We set it on fire and we have no reason why.
So that is a thing. A complex about Dawn of the Dead. This is Dawn of the Dead 1973? Not Dawn of the Dead 2004? And Dawn of the Dead 73 is like... Or Zombie 2, depending. The blood that they used in that, like, does look pretty wonky. Although reading the Zombies That Ate Pittsburgh, which was the kind of the making of book for Dawn of the Dead original, the explanation makes a lot of sense. Now it is kind of better than using chocolate syrup, which is what they used in Night of the Living Dead. But Night of the Living Dead is black and white, so you can get away with more. I watched Soul Eater as a kid, and it was my first exposure to spooky anime. Like, Zombie 2 was Zombie 2. Dawn of the Dead was Zombie 1. Yes. Zombie 2 was, the zombie fighting a shark. Which is amazing. No matter how you cut it, like, that's just amazing. It also has, depending on your tolerance for eyeball impalement shot, which is nice and solid. God, I haven't watched that movie since... Jesus, since I was a kid. Chocolate syrup definitely worked in Psycho. Chocolate syrup was kind of the go-to for a lot of black and white movies. It's really thick. And fresh blood is... It is kind of thick. It does though, doesn't it? The eyeball impalement shot in Zombie 2 is very well done. The movie itself is like a pretty solid movie. You can't go wrong with Zombie vs. Shark. I mean, it's I think illegal to go wrong with Zombie vs. Shark. I agree for gaming realistic blood though, just like one of New Do game from 2020. We're taking too much damage. We gotta cut this out. Isn't like Zombie 2 basically white folks go to island and get eaten by zombies? Like that's the thing. That's the gimmick. Battalion! Shiteru. In Japanese, Return of the Living Dead is called Battalion. And for a while, Osaka Bachan were called O Battalion for the pun. So apparently they thought like Osaka Obachan were zombie-esque. But Return of the Living Dead is a very excellent zombie movie. It's gore for the reals. I do like gore. I have to say it because it's true. I think like Return of the Living Dead is a little bit tough because it's definitely a departure from the more serious zombie, like Romero style zombie trilogy. But it handles it well. It's got a pretty good view of 80s aesthetic. Like the punk and the mods together actually works really well. I know I was missing that pun in Yakuza. Wait, hold on a second. United Nations banning anime, but are we actually anime characters? Perhaps? I didn't hear about the United Nations banning anime, but I would believe it. Send more paramedics and send more cops.
is so good. I'm trying to remember if the... Like, I think it's Return of the Living Dead 2, where they're checking if the person on the radio is a zombie, and they ask who the president is, and the zombie's like, Truman. And like, oh yeah, it's a zombie, we can ignore them. Yamanga Yang. We're all about killing Satan. That's our jam. Now picking up the ceremonial robes probably doesn't help us very much, because our damage is only kind of tied to the actual damage stat, because we're not producing a lot of flies. But, on the other hand, picking up Rotten Baby was really good. Because Rotten Baby will give us a fly every tier, and those flies will be boosted by Ceremonial Robe, as will the boost come from Champion Belt. This is... Honestly, this is probably the easiest solar system challenge that I've done. I wonder if somebody could recreate Isaac in Little Big Planet 3. Gosh, that would be really hard, because you wouldn't just be doing the rooms. I think the rooms would be easy enough with a decent enough solar background. But the random element, I think, would be pretty hard to pull off. It'd be possible, maybe. It wouldn't last more than 5 minutes. Yeah. It'd be dealing with, like, so much crap that the likelihood of it breaking would be, I think, pretty high. I should watch Battalion again. Although... like, I don't know if that's because by itself it's a good movie, or if because it's Linnea Quigley's iconic role. Oh my god. Wait, no, not oh my god. It's crap. I forgot that we're not Azazel. It's like Tammy's head in Azazel is so good. We're not Azazel. Gotta go 15 minutes before my next meeting. Des, you have a wonderful day. Please stay healthy. And I hope that your family stays healthy as well. And good luck with that treehouse. Cause kids get up to the dickens in the tree houses. You gotta watch out. You're like, they're being all innocent and everything, and next thing you know, they're plotting the overthrow of the government, which you should probably encourage. Anytime kids want to overthrow the government, it's usually a good thing. Tears and screaming to deal with, oh god. Luck to you, love. Best of luck. Although, maybe that's the tears and the screaming are on the business side and not on the kids' side. I've got my fingers crossed. Secret room? Not. Mama! But also, Mom, could you maybe just, like, die? Alright, so clearly this is going to... nail. Doing the nail. Kill you and make you weaker. I don't want to die, is the thing. Now, we could have stolen the headless baby. Oh, dogs. Yes, kill me. but also kill me. Because we'll come back as Dark Judas, and we won't have to do this room, and we won't be blindfolded anymore, I think. Let me go out, like Dark Judas in the sun. Let me go out. Oh wait, we're still blindfolded. Oh, that sucks. They fixed that. I didn't realize that they had fixed that. That sucks. I thought we were going to be able to cheat, and cheating is so much fun in Isaac. But it is not to be. Zanen. Down. Iran. Iruka. Taka. Okay, let's be careful. Let's not die. Let's not forget that we have Bob's brain. And Bob's brain was a huge, incredible miss on our part. Now we are gonna go for the strength card, just so that we could survive. And possibly thrive, but it's a bit of a question mark. Taco ka! Honmani taco ka? Don't die, you've got things to live for. I've got a lot to live for. Nep nep. It kind of took a long time to get to that point, but yeah. I'm pretty good with life. Or at least the concept of living at the moment. I keep on forgetting that in Rebirth, we don't get charges per wave. We get charges per room, and that's a big problem because you can't force a charge on your active items anymore. Oh shit. Hi. Alright, we know it's bad because I'm swearing. Fudge! Even I'm stuck inside my house from virus outside. That sucks. I hope the quarantine is finished for you soon. Nope. Watch out for that. Also, watch out for snakes. Bob's brain was a terrible mistake on our part. Now let's be drastically careful, and if the game could see fit to give us a battery, that would be really, really cool. Why did we take Bob's brain? Like, honestly, why? It was such a mistake. We were mistook. Thank God. It's not like YouTube unless you actually put naked photos in the background. Well, we're definitely not putting any naked photos in the background, so we should be pretty safe there. It's not really our brand. Yosh. Alright, we can do this. We could definitely do this. We got 4 hearts. Fistula is kind of a suck. That was a bit of a bad draw for us as far as bosses go. But we did pick up a spirit heart. We got Mama's purse, which is garbage. Background 関係ねえ。まあ、そうやね。そうやるやな。Alright, this is the last floor. I think we shouldn't, the challenge shouldn't go to Satan. just a mom's heart challenge. Thank you so much for the silver heart. That's a big get for us. It's funny because, like, we haven't used our orbitals at all. And breaking the spirit of the challenge is my favorite thing to do. So that's always good. You have to bring Satan back to life and kill him again. Like, we could force a go to Satan, but it would only make the challenge more difficult. Because the challenge is technically only the mom's heart. Like, you could definitely go on to Satan, but there's not really a lot of point. Unless it's Satan from Band v Band, in which case there's like super point. Because she's pretty hot. But everybody should read Band v Band, because it's really, really good. And it's available for free on the internets. And I should definitely put that in the chat. So I will do that before the stream is finished. Oh, do you know Band v Band? Band v Band is so good. It's like the youth that I never got to have. Bombs are key. I mean, we don't really need keys. Even though keys get degrees, there's not a lot to unlock. What do we got in here? Garbage. Good to know. Good to know. Why would I not want garbage? Everybody wants that. Oh, come on! Let's go! Stop! Stop! We don't need to snatch this run away from the jaws of victory. We just want the victory. Taking the V, the big V. Hello? Dog food. I mean, why not? Let's do just one more room so we get the charge on the nail. Because I think that would be a really good idea. Excellent. Alright, let's wrap this baby up. And also wrap the stream up. We're at 2.5 hours, which is pretty solid for us. I don't know that we're at like the 3-hour mark yet, as far as ability. It's gonna take a little bit of build up. Mama! Mama, we've got orbitals. We do not fear your garbage at all. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. You can't kill me. Oos. Arigato, Imoto-chan. Whew. Solar system is taken care of. Which is excellent. And we unlocked Pertro, which is good. Let me quick check that link, because I want to put that in the chat before we wrap things up. Comics. Band v Band. Where are you? Why do I not have you bookmarked? Hold on. Band versus Band. There we go. Here. Copy. Thank you. How close are you to defeating Satan? Well, I mean... Good time noting that Funny Bunny is a kickin' song. I will take a listen to that. Nep, we kill Satan fairly often. So, I'm saying it's kind of a chump in Isaac. The comic that I just linked in chat is actually really, really cool, and I like it a lot. It's got a nice art style. It's got a very good aesthetic. I think my self-image is kind of a hybrid between Turpentine and Honey Heart, who are the main characters of the comic. It's very LGBT friendly, which is super cool. It doesn't like really smash you in the face with it, which is also kind of super cool. It doesn't feel like there's tokenism going on, but I do like that comic an awful lot. Now, Nep, you did mention that you are doing a YouTube stream of Uncharted. Do you want to put your YouTube handle in the chat just so people can find you? It's just a music comic. I mean, yes, kind of / kind of no. It hits a lot of emotional points for me, like a lot of emotional beats for me. There are parts of the comic and characters that I feel very seen, and there's a lot in that I kind of wish that I had been able to do when I was in university. So, I mean, it depends how you connect to it, basically. Not everybody's gonna click with it the same way. But, yeah. Tomorrow night, I don't know if we're gonna do a stream tomorrow night. Like, because I'm not working, I've got the energy to do streams, but I am a little bit worried about getting into the habit of doing streams every night. So we'll flip a coin. If we do a stream, I will put a notice up a couple hours in advance so that like folks like Kronos will know that it's coming up. If we do the stream tomorrow night, we'll do Anarchy, another session of that. If we don't do the stream tomorrow night, it'll be a regular schedule with Sunday as Dreams. And I did read your suggestion. I did. And I do want to make sure that everybody... Yes, transgender pride, yo! I do want to make sure everybody has a heads up when it's an off-day stream. But... that is a lot of prides in the chat, he told me, and we do appreciate it. Sunday is Dreams. Next Wednesday is question mark. Next Thursday is also question mark. I'm not sure. But if anybody wants to check out Nep's stream, they've just put the link in the chat. And generally good people, so hopefully the stream will be fun. I'm going to take a look at least a couple of minutes of that. And if you're not down with Nep's stream, then Justice Kazi is also streaming on Twitch. So you've got like kind of two choices there. But I do need to go because I'm going to just start like just talking BS at this point. Everyone, thank you so much. I had an excellent time tonight. I had a wonderful time tonight. It is always a pleasure to see all of you. Special shout outs for not always dropping in, but always appreciated Simon and Nep. To Hive and Kronos and Little Big Dez and Hitomi-chan. All of you as well. I super appreciate it. But from me, Risco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Sayonara. See you. And ciao.